Yes, what is going on everyone, and welcome back. No, that is not clickbait on the thumbnail. I have gained 4 kilos over 7 days. Now, I'm going to explain how I've done that. I'm going to explain to you guys how you can do the same thing. However, I will say this, it might not work for you. So I'm going to break down what I did to do this. I'm going to explain the processes I went through to gain what I've gained. But first, I want to prove that it was 4 kilos I've gained in 7 days. So here is what I was weighing 7 days ago, and here is what I was weighing yesterday morning, sorry. Yeah, that's 4 kilos difference, 2 kilos in muscle mass. My body fat percentage has gone up by 2%. However, I'm looking to maintain that. It shouldn't go up any more than that, really. But yeah, so I'm going to start with, you all are aware that I've done a cut. Now, I was in a severe calorie deficit, which means I was consuming a lot less calories than I was burning. So I was cutting, essentially, cutting fat. It went very well. I cut a lot of fat. I didn't really bite into much muscle mass, so I maintained quite a bit of the muscle mass that was there. If you guys have been following from the start, you know that I did a cut. I lost a lot of weight. I wasn't really filling out my clothes. Felt skinny all the time, constantly skinny. And so a couple of weeks ago, we decided we're at where we want to be. Now is a good time to build some mass on what we have. So what my coach done is he increased my calories by a lot. So I'm now consuming 5,000 calories a day. Some of you might say that's too much. It might be, but what we're doing essentially is we're shocking the body so that it just holds on to everything I put into it. A lot of it is going to be water weight. However, I have gained 2 kilos of lean, solid muscle in 1 week. Now, if you ask me, I think that's pretty good. Now, obviously, when you increase your carbs, your body holds on to more water. I'm eating 1.2 kilos of rice a day, which is 300 grams per meal. I'm having 4 chicken and rice meals a day, 1 mince and rice. And then I'm having oats in the morning with protein shake, and in the evening I'm having protein yogurt with peanut butter. So essentially my calories have ramped up a lot since the cutting diet. 5,000 calories a day, it's a lot, it's a lot, it's 6 meals. But that is what it takes to get big. If you lot are sitting at home and you're thinking, how can I gain 4 kilos, how can I do that? You just have to eat. It is as simple as that. If you want to get big, you have to eat big. So the reason my body has put on this much size and weight that quickly is because it is what is going on. This is a lot of calories. Like, my body was essentially starving. So everything I'm putting into my body now is clinging onto that, and it's pretty much just saying, give me everything you've got. Now, for a few years, I was like trying to do this. I was trying to gain size and all that sort of stuff. I was doing it wrong. I was eating nothing but rubbish, and I was just gaining fat. No muscle. What you've got to bear in mind is muscle weighs more than fat. So if you are gaining muscle and not fat, you're going to be more dense. You are going to be heavier. So what I would recommend, if you want to gain some good muscle mass, you want to gain some weight, and if, say for example, you have quite a bit of body fat percentage, I would say strip down, do a cut, and then I would say increase your calories. Clean calories, loads of rice, oats, chicken, 5% lean beef mince, essentially what I'm doing now. If anyone needs any information on how to do this, just give me a text. I'm willing to help absolutely anybody I can. Yeah, 4 kilos in 7 days, I'm pretty happy with that, if I'm honest with you. As well, I've started tracking my workouts, so I've got a fitness logbook. It's amazing, to be fair. It is essentially all of that, and you just have to fill it out. It's all done for you. Now this is so that we can progressive overload effectively, which means every single workout, I want to be trying to better myself to the last one. For example, 1 week I'm going to be bench pressing, dumbbell pressing 17.5 kilos on dumbbells, 15 reps. The next week, I want to be able to do that a little bit easier. The next week, I want to be able to smash it and think, right, I can go heavier and still get 15 reps. So that is essentially what progressive overload is. Now every week, that won't improve. You could be stuck on the same weight, the same reps for a few weeks. However, if you're doing it correctly, it will go up consistently, not weekly though. So don't expect to make complete gains and strength gains weekly, because that's just not how it works. Over time, it will slow down. If you're a beginner, it will be so fast, it's unbelievable. You will make unbelievable strength gains, unbelievable muscle gains. However, if you've been doing it for 2 to 3 years, your body's sort of used to it. It's going to slow down. It's just a process of bodybuilding. So back to the gaining size and gaining muscle mass. Essentially what I'm saying is don't just go out and eat absolute rubbish thinking you're going to gain size. Do it properly. Shred down all the fat you've got, so you've got a good foundation there, you've got something good to work with. Then increase your calories with clean, whole foods, because that is the best way to do it. You're going to gain size really quickly. Your body will cling on to absolutely everything you're feeding it, and your weight and size will just increase a stupid amount. You will explode. One important thing to bear in mind when you're bulking as well, eating more calories, is drink your water. Water is so important. Your muscle is made up of 70% water, which means if you're not drinking your water, your muscle has not got enough energy, anything fueling it, nothing to build that muscle. 70%. Don't waste your muscle's potential just by not drinking water. It's so easy. You can go through water so easy. Now, obviously, I've increased my calories by a stupid amount, which means my digestive system's working a lot harder. So I've had to go out and get myself some digestive enzymes and apple cider vinegar. Now, I was taking this when I was cutting, started slacking on it for a bit. I increased my foods and realising I was bloated as hell and I couldn't really go to the toilet. So I said to myself, I'm going to go out and get something that's going to help my digestion. Been taking these now for about 3 days, absolutely amazing. Regularly go to the toilet, don't feel bloated at all. My sessions are better, just hungrier more often too. They are amazing, I would highly recommend them. And the reason I'm wearing a hat is because I haven't got a trim. Look at that, your boy looks like a flipping melt. But this is only a short video, I'm going to keep it short for you guys. I'm just really explaining how I gained 4 kilos in 7 days and how you can essentially do the same thing. Just do it properly. Patience is key. Nothing is going to come to you overnight. It took me 6 or 7 weeks to get down to that foundation, that frame of being cut and weighing 63 kilos to me going to 67 kilos. And you can flipping see it as well. My face is getting fatter again, it's holding on to the water. First place that sees it is my face. But yeah, I'm filling out my clothes again. I'm hoping in 3 weeks time they won't be fitting me and I'll have to go out and buy a new wardrobe. It's gonna cost me a lot of money. This bodybuilding game is expensive. That is one thing I'll say to you guys. If you're considering getting into bodybuilding, have a steady job. Because as you all know, I left my job that was paying £400 a week in construction because I was unhappy to get a job in a gym where I'm only working weekends and getting £160 a week. However, my happiness is so much better, and that is all that matters, is that I'm happy. Money doesn't really interest me. I'm not a materialistic guy. As long as I'm happy, as long as my family and friends are happy, that's all that matters really. I am going to have to make a few sacrifices if I want to make it big in this game. I mean, I'm not going to be able to go out and just drink with my friends when I want to. I'm not going to be able to go out as much as I want to. I'm not going to be able to spend time with as many people as I want to, because it is a 24-hour job. I am essentially spending 3 or 4 hours cooking in the kitchen, consuming so much food at the moment. But it's what I've chosen. It's the life I've chosen. I'm going to have to deal with it. And I'm ready. I am ready. I want to be stepping on the stage to compete in the next couple of years, and I want to be an IFBB pro in the next 5. That's a big statement, yeah, it is a big statement, but I'm going to get there, without a doubt. Without a doubt. Now, I'm just that dedicated. I just love the sport that much that I want to be a part of it. I just can't stop. I spend most of my days watching YouTube videos on bodybuilding whilst cooking my meals. I essentially eat, cook, sleep, train. That's all I do. Yeah, boring life, but I want to be one of the best. The best. So sacrifices have got to be made, lifestyle's got to be changed. But I'll be a better person for it. Anyway, that is it for now. That is all I have for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will see you guys in the next one.